Hello students, welcome to my channel My Maths Teacher. I am teacher Krupa with one more video on the lesson Linear Regression. As you all know, we have already started with the topic properties of regression coefficients, and we have also finished question number 1 to 4 of exercise 3.2. Today we will be solving question number 5 and 6. So let's start. See, question number 5 is bring out inconsistency, if any, in the following. Now over here you can see that we have been given 4 data statements and we have to check if there is any inconsistency in the given data. That means if any of the data is not satisfying the properties of coefficients of regression, then we call it as inconsistent data. So students, here you have to use the properties of coefficients of regression, which I have already explained in the video number 6. So do refer to it. Now let us start. See, the first sub question is byx plus bxy is equal to 1.30 and r is equal to 0.75. Students, here we have to make use of the property of average of coefficients of regression. Now we know that the average of coefficients of regression is always greater than r. So let's check. Average of byx and bxy is given as byx plus bxy upon 2. So that means 1.30 upon 2. So that is equal to 0.65. But r is equal to 0.75. This is what is given. So we can see that byx plus bxy upon 2 is smaller than r. Hence the given data is inconsistent. So let's write. Fine. So now let us start with second sub question. The second sub question is byx is equal to bxy is equal to 1.50 and r is equal to minus 0.9. Now students, we know that the sign of byx, bxy and r is always similar. Now over here you can see that byx and bxy are greater than 0, that is they are positive, but r is negative. Hence the data will be inconsistent. So let's write. Since byx and bxy are greater than 0 and r is less than 0, the given data is inconsistent. Now see the third sub question. Byx is equal to 1.9 and bxy is equal to minus 0.25. Now students, we know that byx and bxy have the same signs. That means either both are positive or both are negative. Over here you can see that byx is positive but bxy is negative. That means the given data is inconsistent. So let's write. So this completes your third sub question. Let's move to fourth one. Fourth sub question is byx is 2.6 and bxy is equal to 1 upon 2.6. Now students, here you can see that both byx and bxy are positive, and there is also one more property of this coefficients, that one has to be greater than 1 and another has to be less than 1. So even this property is satisfied by the coefficients. Hence the given data is consistent. So let's write. Since byx and bxy are greater than 0 and byx is greater than 1 and bxy is less than 1. Hence, the given data is consistent. So with this we complete question number 5. Let's move to question number 6. See students, question number 6 is two samples from bivariate populations have 15 observations each. The sample means of X and Y are 25 and 18 respectively. The corresponding sum of squares of deviations from respective means are 136 and 150. The sum of product of deviations from respective means is 123. Obtain the equation of line of regression of X and Y. Fine. So let us first write what is given. So see, two samples from bivariate populations. Bivariate means having the two variables. You know that. Populations have 15 observations each. That means n is equal to 15. Then the sample means of X and Y are 25 and 18 respectively. You know, means of X is denoted by X bar. So X bar is equal to 25 and Y bar is equal to 18. Right? The next, the corresponding sum of squares of deviations from respective means are 136 and 150. Now see over here, sum of the squares. That means you have to put the summation sign and square. Square of what? Deviations from the respective means. That means x minus x bar the whole square is equal to 136 and sum of y minus y bar the whole square is equal to 150. You must understand the sum clearly. Then the sum of product of deviations from the respective means is 123. So again we'll put summation sign, then sum of the products of deviations. That means summation x minus x bar into y minus y bar is equal to 123. Right? Then obtain the equation of line of regression of x on y. We have to find the equation of line of regression of x on y. Correct? Now what is the line of regression of x on y? It is given by x is equal to a dash plus bxy into y. Let us number it as 1. So now we need to find the value of bxy and a dash. Right? So let's find out. Now we know that bxy is given as summation x minus x bar into y minus y bar upon summation y minus y bar the whole square. So let us substitute the values. Now summation x minus x bar into y minus y bar is equal to 123 upon summation y minus y bar the whole square is equal to 148. So this comes equal to 0.8243 or we can write it as 0.82. Then we'll find the value of a dash. A dash is equal to x bar minus bxy into y bar. So let us substitute the values. X bar is 25 minus bxy is 0.82 into y bar is 18. So let us simplify this. 25 minus 0.82 into 18 is 14.76. So that comes equal to 10.24. So now let us substitute these values in the line of regression. So line of regression of x on y is given as x is equal to a dash plus bxy into y. So let us substitute the values of a dash and bxy. So we get x is equal to a dash is 10.24 plus bxy we have got 0.82 into y. So this is the equation of regression of x on y. So this completes your question number 6. Students will be solving the next 2 questions in the next video. Till then, keep practicing maths, keep enjoying maths. As usual, a gentle reminder. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Also, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get all the notifications of my channel. Thank you so much. Keep practicing, keep enjoying maths. Goodbye.